Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. It has not been 2.5 weeks since I last recorded. Anyway, last time on Metroid Prime 2 we got to the first part of the Agon Wastes. And yes, it has been 2.5 weeks since I recorded. The main reason for this is that University is a gigantic motherfucking bitch. And I've been playing a lot more League of Legends than usual. That's mostly because I'm trying to grind up for Jinx right now. Anyway, back into Metroid Prime 2. I'm going to type something real quick on my keyboard. There we go. Anyway, now that we're done with this, I recently streamed this particular part of the game that I'm going through. I will be continuously doing so. So, again, link in the description. That will go to my stream, so you can follow it, get notifications about stream and when I'm going to stream in your email and stuff. Again, also, there's going to be a shared Facebook page link there as well. Between me and Air Pirate Sid, I'll post things there whenever I link stuff. Have I? Come here. What are you motherfuckers? There we go. All right, I have you recorded. All is K in the world. Got you recorded. Don't need to actually scan that. Can't open that door yet. Can go through here, though. More saying that's annoying the heck out of me by existing. And anyway, during the stream, a couple stupid moments happened, so I'm hoping to avoid doing that. I'm hoping to avoid doing those stupid moments again in this recording session, because, as far as I'm concerned, neither of those stupid moments really should have happened, and I was just being dumb. And anyway, as we come over here, we will hear the familiar sound from Metroid Prime 1 that is known as the Space Pirate theme. The battle theme, anyway. Yes, Space Pirates are on Aether. Why? Well, you'll figure that out later at some point. Get off the wall, you little shit. Just get off the wall. I don't want you there. Oh yeah, I didn't do my little intro to help sync things up. I'm dumb. I did not want to do that right then and there. I wanted to wait till I could actually do that. Okay. You are an asshole, and I'm going to murder your face with several of these. Anyway, during this break, I turned 19, so I am now legal drinking age in Canada. So, yeah on that. I went to the pub for the first time yesterday. They had some pretty damn good food there, but it was cheaper than usual, but it makes sense because they do expect you to buy drinks there, and that's probably the main source of their revenue. So, you know, fuck, I fell. Yeah, it makes sense for it to have, like, cheap food there. But, yeah. Through here, I'm gonna quickly check what is through here anyway. Yes. This will lead to someplace we have to go to later. Can I fall off here? Yeah, I just wanted to fall off because I don't actually need to go there just yet. I will in a short while, but until then, I must continue on through this path. And now there are war wasps here, as you can probably hear. Whoop, 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 whoop. Anyway. Missile you, and then kill you, and then missile this, and it falls down and goes boom. And then we killed this war wasp because it's in my way. Yeah, anyway. Over here are some shriek bats. Well, these little things are annoying as shit, but you avoid them by just... Okay, I guess not. I guess you don't avoid them, because I'm just stupid, and apparently don't understand that the only way to, quote, avoid them is to shoot them and kill them. Those are shriek bats, though. They're annoying as shit. Now, anyway, as you might have guessed, I went into the scan visor there because I knew what was coming up, and this is the second boss of the game. Now, the Alpha Sand Digger is what comes out first, but as you might have been able to guess and already knew, it gets possessed by the Ing, like the Alpha Splinter did. And now it is the Bomb Guardian, the second boss of the game. Bomb Guardian is significantly harder than the Dark Alpha Splinter, mostly because it has the capabilities to use your Morph Ball bombs. That and, well, it does a shit ton of damage, especially on hard mode. Now this was one of the places where I fucked up earlier. I actually died to this thing. I normally never die to this boss, not even on hard mode. Because as you can see, you do crap tons of damage to him, and you only really need to do that 4 times. Now each time, however, he does get significantly faster, and it takes a while before the actual tail of his becomes targetable once more. And plus, the auto-lock feature does not always help you. Plus, you're always going to have to constantly be fighting those bombs to try and avoid them. But no, it's not a very difficult fight at all. And he actually, okay, he hasn't actually done the move that killed me in the first place. It's like, his tail becomes untargetable, and then what happens? I think this is it. No, he's just protecting it, I think. Okay, I need to just get over there. Come on! Fine, I'll just shoot it manually instead of using the charge shot. Is that what you really want me to do, game? Because that's what I'm gonna do. It's what I'm gonna do. Yes, though. Now this'll end it. Now that the Bomb Guardian is indeed dead, very much on the dead scale of things, he will drop an item just like the previous one did. All bosses in some form will normally drop an item. Now, as to what this item is, well, if you think he's using the Morph Ball bombs, then, well, obviously, you'll get the bombs. That's some good A&W root beer. Anyway, that's the staple of this game. If you find a Guardian that has, quote, word here that applies to one of your features, like, I don't know, Bomb Guardian, obviously, you know, the idea there is that when you defeat him, you will get that particular Guardian. You will get that particular weapon back. So that's the little quirk of this game's bosses. Now, of course, there aren't going to be every single boss being, oh, it's going to be the Jump Guardian or whatever, or the Bomb Guardian. You know, there's going to be actual bosses like named other things than just that. Like, for example, the Dark Alpha Splinter was a boss not named after that. Anyway, now that we're here, you might notice that there's nobody here like Umos back at the thing. So that's why you come over here and scan this guy and saying, Luminov subject terminated 1.5 decacycles ago. Damage from multiple weapon systems detected. Subject definitely went out fighting. So, that thing's dead. But you come over here and scan this, and plot progression happens.
Welcome. I am Aisha, sentinel of the Agon temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. A portal to the Dark Aether lies nearby. With it you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate the Dark Temple, a twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout that dark land. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the dark world. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices indoors coded with amber holograms. More lands are open to explore. When you have taken the energy from a dark temple, return it here at once. And may the light of Aether serve you well.
So that's a little exposition of what you're supposed to do. Now, I've heard an argument from my stream recently that, you know, they didn't like Metroid Prime 1 as much, or Metroid Prime 2 as much as the other games. And, like, well, the reasoning for it behind that was, like, well, it's really not too adventurous, if you will, because it's kind of the same real thing over and over again. Unlike in Metroid Prime 1, where you're constantly going back and forth between different areas of the world, one of the main things that stands out is the fact that you're actually adventuring during that time. In Prime 2, well, it's just kind of an adventure back and forth between the light and dark worlds, and it's kind of a rinse and repeat as to what you're supposed to do up until the very end, which is, well, kind of a repeat of the keys to the Great Temple. Now, all those things died. Not a single fuck was given. Now, the thing with that is, there is something you do have to sort of realize. What that thing is, I do not know. Because my brain is not functioning at the moment telling me what it is I want to say. So, instead of actually telling you what it is I want to say, I will say something completely different. Metroid Prime 2. It very much goes like this. Oh, hey, energy controllers. You have to go save them. Oh, hey, first place. Got a missile expansion. That's not part of what I was saying. But, hey, go to first place. Get all 3 keys. Fight the boss. Get energy. Bring back. Go to next place. Get 3 keys. Fight boss, etc. That's one of the things that that's the whole thing I was trying to say to begin with. It's just, that's the argument one of my friends said about not exactly liking Prime 2 in that regard, because it was just really repetitive, and I can understand that, because that statement is true. You are generally doing what he said you are doing throughout the thing. Again, not always a bad thing, but it's always something you gotta worry about. Anyway, there's another missile expansion there. I should be keeping track of this stuff. It's like, oh hey, what items did I get? You know, did I get missile expansion 4 or 5 or whatever? But I don't know. I mean, technically, I got missile expansion 3. Oh yeah, I never actually scanned the space pirate. I'm standing right in front of him, and he is not caring at all. Get fucked! One thing I didn't understand, though, is, like, if Darth Aether's atmosphere is harmful, why is it not vice versa to the Ing, right? So why can Ing exist here, and they can't, right? Well, I don't know. I guess the logic is they're possessing the creatures of the light dimension, if you will. So, they're still technically light, but they're... I don't know what that's funny, but they've just been possessed by the Ing, so they're doing their dark biddings and whatever. So yeah, Dark Trooper, the Space Pirate Troopers can actually be possessed by... That was like 9 missiles. Get out. This is a bad aim, though. I mean, like, they fire like 7 shots and one of them hits me. Get fucked by my missiles. Yep, now you're dead. Anyway, with those people dead, now we can do that thing where we're going into the Dark World. Now, I believe I can go back and get something real quick. But, for now, there is a Luminoff lore here that needs to be reading. The Light of Aether, as it is.
The main energy controller was built in the Great Temple. 3 sub-controllers were built in the temples of Torvis, Agon, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of Aether, then radiated over the world to all who needed it. In time, we came to call this precious energy the Light of Aether. It brought an age of peace and prosperity to the Luminoff.
And now that same night is mostly in the possession of the Ing, and this world is on the verge of collapse. Cool. Cool. And stuff like that. Anyway, you come over here. Okay, I guess I could not get in with that little thing there. No big deal. But anyway, that activated that, so now we just quickly go in there. And now that we're up here, I just had to type something to somebody. We do that, and the sand starts flowing, which makes this thing turn. Of course, it only turns enough to really suit our purposes. Don't fly off the edge, thank you. Thank you. I was saying get in range so I can kill you, you little piece of shit. I probably should go get that other item I'm thinking of, but before I do that, I do want to go in here real quick. I mean, as it is, now that I think about it, it's not really that important what it is I want to get. But, I might as well go back, because I don't think there's any relevance to it, and all I would be doing is getting it on the way back. So, I want a little bit of insurance, to say the least. Hey, I said jump. I said jump. And you didn't jump. You are a horrible video game, and I now must go through this whole thing again. Ah! Oh yes, now that I've actually jumped over here, I should jump back and scan these things. Hello. Thank you. Pill bug. Not important. Didn't want to go into Morph Ball. Silly me. Yeah, no, though. I'll probably unprivatize Persona pretty soon, just so I can get things there. I actually have one episode still waiting to go up, so I'll put that up, but I will continue to record Metroid Prime instead of Persona 3, because I need a little break from doing Persona 3 for sure. Anyway, now that all three of those have been activated, you'll find that the light is now going to suddenly shine through onto that little energy thing over there, which in turns will power this little line that the game is showing that towers all the way through over to that little gate thingy. Now, that little gate thingy is pretty goddamn important, because it's one of those things that generates things. I am not being specific here for a good reason. That good reason is also a bad reason. Now, if you read this real quick, target is in a state of dimensional flux. Unable to completely scan bomb slot target, 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension, or on the surface of dark aether. Yeah, there's going to be several of those throughout the whole game itself. I just quickly put Steam messages over my thing. Now, system announcements. Complete console uses energy to open a portal of dark aether. Portal generation system initiated. Now, these are indeed portal generators to dark aether. You will find these in various locations throughout Aether. They will be important, as there are several other areas that you can... Well, the thing is, you cannot actually return to dark aether. No. There will be several other portals that you can go through to dark aether. However, these need to be activated by a specific thing that you will not get until a little later on in the game. So for now, you're going to be relying on these things to get through dark aether. To and from dark aether. So as you can see, now we are in the atmosphere of dark aether. It's freaking good-ass A&W, I'll tell you that much. As you can see there, Samus was like, I'm gonna put my hand out of this shield. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me the dark aether's atmosphere is dangerous, even though that's what the freaking cutscene would have just told me. Jesus. Anyway, when you are inside these little things, your health will actually recover. And you can scan this for another lore thing. It's just a light crystal generator. Thank you. Light beacons can be shot to activate the fields. Energized things don't last forever. But yeah, you heal inside of those things, you don't outside of them. I remember that bomb slot that was in dimensional flux? Well, we can come up with come into it over here, and it will actually activate that same door outside in the light world. So that's the thing you have to kind of remember. Anyway, you're gonna be consistently going through areas like this. You should. Okay, there we go. And let's scan those. Scan these because they're a thing. One of the things you'll probably want to be doing is taking a little bit of a rest in these actual, in these particular things every now and then to recover some health if you are getting a little low. Because chances are you will get out of the actual Dark Zone area for quite a bit of time and take a little too much damage for your own good. So in that regard, yes, you do want to blow these things up and stay in these for a while. Anyway, I'm just saying anyway a lot, but yeah, as you come through the Dark World, you'll find here that there is a save station. Now, how freaking long have I been recording for? And is this a good space to stop? I've been recording for 21 minutes. So yes, I am going to take a little break here and save at the save spot and continue on some other time. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of Metroid Prime 2, and in the next episode, we will continue on in this Dark World to go get our next objective. So, I am once again Nintendo Man of God, aka Lord Fluffy, and I am signing off. Later, guys.